Well, buckle up, Blue Jay fans, because this video might get a little hectic. And Oriole fans, Brewer fans, whoever the hell shows up, welcome to the page. Welcome to my misery. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please go do so, because even though the Jays are absolute hot garbage, I'm trying to hit 12,000 subscribers. And if you want to help out and show some love, that'd be great, especially through these trying times. Watching this team try and win a ball game, or more in particular, it felt like they were trying to lose the ball game today. They lose 5-4 to the Brewers. They lose the series 2 out of 3. But they didn't just lose it. They basically lost to themselves here. I mean, my God, what are we doing? All right? First off, offense completely blows still, and they've tried some fake comeback late, as per usual. Top of the first inning, second batter of the ball game. Davis Schneider goes deep. Like, oh, we got a lead in the first inning run. We're good vibes. And he got the lead. Chris Bassett does a great job through 5. And then the wheels fall off a cliff. In the 6th inning, Zach Pop goes out there. And I thought he was honestly fine. Gets the first 2 guys out, right? Gets Churio to ground out. Gets Oliver Dunn to line out. But then a 2-out walk. And you're like, 2-out walks kind of stink. Then he walks. Then he allows a single to Bryce Terang. So that's first and third now with 2 out. And here we go. I've been bottling this up at work as I was listening to the game. And I want to drive home so I can let you guys see it. What in the hell are we doing, guys? You are up 1-0. And you're trying some slick, we're going to throw it down to second, but ICAP's going to cut it off and go home. Yeah, sure. It's a 1-0 game. The tying run is 90 feet away. I get it. You want to try and be slick, but you miss the ball. It ties the game. The runner ends up at third base, and they put up a 5-spot. Was it all in that one inning? A 5-spot in the inning. Because Tim Mesa blows. He couldn't do a damn thing. And unfortunately, 3 earned runs gets charged to Zach Pop. What are we doing? Keep the ball, let him take the extra base, and attack the hitter. You have 2 out. Get him out, end the inning. But no, we got to try some slick shit and try and do some fancy stuff. No. And it's backfired, and it knocked you right in the face. Now you're down 5-1 because Tim Mesa would get 1 out. 3 hits and 2 runs. Good on him. You're down 5-1. Feels like curtains, right? Wrong, because the fake comeback is in play. We go to the 9th inning, and Ernie Clement leads off with a double. And Spencer Horwitz drives him in with an RBI single. All right. And Davis Schneider singles. Oh, look at that. The Buffalo guy's getting it done. If 2 on, nobody out, tying run now at the plate. I don't know. Maybe things can happen here, right? They bring in their closer, Trevor McGill. And Bo Bichette then hits an infield single while Spencer Horwitz scores. Davis Schneider goes up to third. And you got guys in the corners with still nobody out. And it's now a 5-3 ball game. You're right there now. The tying run's on. Then Danny Jansen walks. And we're like, the bases are loaded. The tying run is in scoring position. There is nobody out. I was about to throw my hand down, but this probably hurt my hands. Let's not do that. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is sitting on the bench right now, which I'm okay with in this moment. But then I see George Springer going up to the plate, who was 0 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts. He's hitting a .198 with a .287 OBP and a .591 OPS going into play today. Oh, the .591 is going into play today. We all know the story on George. He can't hit a fastball anymore. It's done. Trevor McGill throws 100. Why is he letting him hit? Vladdy is on the bench. You have nobody out there on their heels. Just they're staring down the barrel of blowing a 5-1 lead in this game. Put Vladdy out there. Give him the knockout punch. Call it curtains. But no! They decide, George Springer, he's been around. Shut the hell up. Honestly, shut up. Okay? It's garbage. George Springer goes up there, 3 pitches, smell you later. Yeah, I could have done better than that. Let's be honest here. I probably, you know what? Screw that. I probably did just the same. I wouldn't have done better than that. I would have done just about the same. I would have done. So great job on you. Great job. So he strikes out. Now the bases are loaded with 1 out. All right, Kirky, man, hit one to the warning track, but the sac fly, it's 5-4. Vladdy hits a line out because he, of course, bring him up with 2 out now. It's a great move, right? I mean, for Dalton Varsho, I understand it, but you can't play for that. Oh, well, let's bring her. We'll bring him in for Varsho when we get there. No. Shut up. Because if it didn't get to Varsho, and if Kirky had a ground ball level play in his ball game, and we were sitting here and Vladdy was still on the bench, it would look 10 times worse than it already is. You had the bases loaded, nobody out, and a chance to get back in that game, and all you get is a sac fly, and you lose 5-4. It is a joke what this team is. I don't care if it was John Schneider or Joe Schmo who's sitting on the bench, one of the 15 coaches they have, or as Kevin Barker, let's say, one of the 85 khakis they have. I don't give a crap who it was, but whoever made the decision, or if it was a collective decision, then my God, they're all idiots. What are we doing? It's pathetic. It is flat out pathetic. Now, I don't think this team's any good. I'm not going to sit here and say I expect the Jays to win, or even if they win this game. I don't care about that. It's the way you go about trying to lose this game, it felt like. It really did. Because Tim Meza, the lefty specialist, can't get lefties out. Can't get anybody out for that matter. You know, after what are his numbers after today? And it was a 1-1 game when he came into the ball game, by the way. You're at 5.5. ERA. And he came in to face Christian Yelich, who hit an RBI single off of him. Well, if they did their scouting report and these stupid tacky idiots did their job, they would know Christian Yelich hits better against lefties for some reason this season. Yeah, so you put it to lefty? Didn't work. Gives him an RBI single to Contreras. Oh, actually, he faced Contreras first. So he gives you the RBI single. The single was to bring in the first run, excuse me. And I think that was after Zach Pup. I don't care at this point. Gives him an RBI single to Christian Yelich. And then Willie Adames hits a 2-run shot just to say, screw it. It's pathetic. It really is. I don't even want to rip through the team stats. I mean, Chris Bass only threw 5 innings. For the third consecutive start, the Jays pitcher does decent enough. But they battle all game long. He went 5 innings, allowed 4 walks, but 5 hits and no runs allowed. Pop gets charged with 3 earned runs. I mean, God, it's a tough 3 earned runs for him. Tim Meza blew it yet again. And sure, Brendan Little and Trevor Richards threw clean innings of work, blah, blah. Who cares? You're down 5-1 at that point. No one gives a crap. Now, you start up a series against the damn Guardians. And the Guardians, who are 43-22 and are running away with the AL Central. And let me also go through this with you guys. They score the second runs per game in all of baseball. They're second in that. Where else are we? They're 9th in home runs. They're 10th in OPS. They're 10th in slugging. They're 8th in OBP. Look, their offense stats are great. Milwaukee's looked good. So the pitching staff, they might do fine. Runs allowed. So this is all defense and pitching. 5th. Hits allowed. 6th. Batting average against. 6th. ERA. 6th. WHIP. 7th. Ks per 9. 3rd. Yeah, what? 3rd. Fielding percentage is 17th. Who cares? Home runs allowed 13th. Yeah, they are elite. Albeit they play a lot of the AL Central teams who are not all that great, but they're kicking everyone's ass. And now the Blue Jays have a full-on off day to dwell on whatever the hell today was. And it just shows you how unserious they are and how just not good they are. It's just flat out plain and simple. Hope you guys enjoyed this one because I needed it. I desperately need it. I've been holding it in all the drive home from work. I'm like, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it. Let the cameras on. There it goes. All right, so do I even go through the pitching matchup? I mean, Gausman and Logan Allen in game 1. Do they have game 2 yet? No. But they have their guy who's Ben Lively, a dude who's been a nobody for everybody. He hasn't. I think he pitched last year and was no good, and then he hadn't pitched in the big leagues for like 3 years. Anyways, Ben Lively with a 2.84 ERA. He's going in game 2. And then Sunday afternoon, you got Carlos Carrasco, who's been awful, but it's the Blue Jays. That's going up against Jose Barrios. I don't know, man. I'm checked out of this team. I'm tired of it. I know I get jacked up with wins and I get really low on lows, but this one really, really, really got to me. So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game, because it sucked in basically every which way. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed it. The subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok. All that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys Friday night, Jays Edition, Game 1 of this stupid 3-game set against the Guardians. Logan Allen versus Kevin Gausman. And by the way, I will be away all next week. I will be trying my best to do videos for you guys. I'll be at a cottage from Monday to Friday. I'll be at my buddy's place in Windsor, which, again, I've done videos in the past there during Leaf season. So I'll be there for the Friday night, Saturday night, and probably Sunday after. Actually, yes, all 3 games in Cleveland, so it'll be in the same spot there. And then Monday to Friday will be at a cottage. So I'm very excited for that. Need to get away. It's been just busy, busy, busy. And also need to get away from this team, for the love of God. All right, so thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not the game because it sucked. We'll talk to you guys then.